News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Smitty's Cards and Coins. Would you like to know what your collectibles are worth? Come by 2281 Postal Road, Unit 4, across from the post office. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a vehicle crashes into a school bus. The Nye County Commissioners decide to postpone animal code changes. A special coin is presented to a veteran. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, August 25th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Officials from the School District Transportation Department were called out yesterday after a bus was struck on the highway. A vehicle versus school bus accident also occurred yesterday afternoon on Highway 160 in Calvada. Luckily, no students were aboard the bus when the accident occurred. No injuries were reported as well from either the passenger vehicle or the school bus. Nye County School District officials arrived on scene, as well as Nevada Highway Patrol and Nye County Sheriff's deputies. Pahrump Valley Fire Rescue checked out all occupants on scene who declined to be transported. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. And two vehicles collided on Highway 160 in front of Smith's yesterday. A two-vehicle accident occurred in front of Smith's on Highway 160 yesterday afternoon. Both vehicles were still in the roadway when medics arrived. They checked out all occupants on scene. Both cars sustained moderate damage. The cause of the accident is under investigation, but appears to be failure to yield the right-of-way. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. One of the largest communities of Navajo farmers along the San Juan River has voted to keep irrigation canals closed for at least a year following a toxic spill at a Colorado gold mine. Friday's unanimous decision by more than 100 farmers was heart-wrenching and guarantees the loss of many crops. They say farmers are concerned about soil contamination and want to ensure future generations can farm the land. When we return, we're going to talk about yesterday's Board of County Commissioners meeting.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
The Nye County Commissioners decided to postpone any official decision regarding animal control code changes in the light of many residents concerned about the proposal for now. They have asked that staff look into seeking funding to reopen our animal shelter, closed recently because of money woes.
I was intending on moving here to Pahrump. The reason being is because I have a wolf dog, and she is currently being taken care of by Scott and Susanna. But right now, with this moratorium, should it get passed, my ability to attain any of those permits is completely gone. Needing a permit to have more than 3 or whatever, I don't think it's even going to be enforceable when you consider the amount of people in this town that do have such a significant amount of animals. I think financially it's going to hemorrhage the town to keep up with it. They want to come to places like this, but there's no incentive if it is extremely easy now in Las Vegas to get a pet fancier's permit for $50 a year, and you can have up to 6 or 7 animals. And here, now it's going to become impossible.
And one of the reasons the Tails End couldn't make it wasn't so much because they were a private shelter, but they bid this based on what normally a shelter would cost to run, which came up $225,000. But then they got bombarded with about 80 dogs at one time that they had to feed, And that took every extra penny, and they just couldn't carry that load by themselves anymore, even with volunteers.
I understand that the shelter is not open to the public. Are we taking in animals there? I thought we weren't doing this. I thought we were just holding animals that we had to hold for legal.
We are bound by Title VI to take care of running at large, custody animals, all those things. We were operating, currently we have been for the last 6 weeks operating in excess of 120% of capacity.
Are any of those animals going out to rescues here locally that can help with all of this?
Absolutely they are. Right. And a lot of these people are making it happen. The folks in this, thousands of dollars since March.
Can we get some of those people to come in and volunteer free so we're not paying volunteers? Is that possible?
We don't pay volunteers.
Yes, we do. That's where the $2,500 came in.
Every animal control officer is picking up the slack.
Okay.
Everybody in my office, one way or another, is picking up the slack, and we still have 7 dedicated volunteers that are coming in, and the volunteers don't get paid.
As more residents began to fly drones, the Federal Aviation Administration has found that manned aircraft have been having close calls in Las Vegas. According to an analysis of the FAA data since November, there were 4 reported incidents in the area which drone aircraft nearly crashed with manned aircraft. The Center for the Study of the Drone at Bard College analyzed the FAA data, which was released Friday, and found that across the country there were 295 incidents in which there was almost a crash. In Las Vegas, all 4 close calls involved helicopters and 1 sighting from a small plane. Officials say if a drone were to collide with a helicopter rotor, it could be fatal for the pilots and their passengers. Barbara Johnston is joined by her granddaughter, Brooklyn, to promote an upcoming sewing event.
Well, I'm trying to catch up on sewing. We need people in the community that can do simple sewing for our drawstring bags and our pillowcases for students in need and CASA. We have a need for almost 500 of each of the items. We've been blessed with donations of fabric and some funds to buy all the fabric, so now we need people to help sew it. The final sewing day, or sew-in, so to speak, is September 19th at the Nye Community Coalition between 10 and 2. So if you have a sewing machine, stop on over, or a serger. If you have a pair of scissors, we can put people to work. Clipping, turning, counting, and bundling. For the sewing, just that you have the ability to sew a straight seam. It's simple sewing. We're doing double seams on our pillowcases and our bags just so they're sturdy.
And what time is it going to be again?
From 10 until 2, September 19th.
For more information?
775-751-5356.
Such a cute little baby. Dr. Tom Waters presented a very special challenge coin to a fellow veteran. Traditionally, these coins are given to prove membership when challenged and to enhance morale. In addition, they are also collected by service members. In practice, challenge coins are normally presented by unit commanders in recognition of special achievement by a member of the unit. They are also exchanged in recognition of visits to an organization.
Hi, I just wanted to say thanks. I know I gave a challenge coin to Hollis Harris for all he's done for veterans and for our community. But the other person I wanted to recognize was Reggie Knight. Reggie, from day one, when I first arrived here, he got me involved with the DAV. We were already with the VFW and getting ready for the new clinic. He's been here since day one as well. And I just wanted to say thanks. He's been a real mentor to me. As far as a senior NCO, working with a senior officer, I'm no longer a senior officer, I'm retired. He's also retired, but he still mentors everybody.
That's right.
Every veteran. And so I wanted to give him another challenge coin.
Thank you very much.
It's an Air Force.
Thank you.
It's an Air Force Lieutenant Colonel challenge coin. He has gotten them from generals, but this is the best I could do was make it a Lieutenant Colonel Air Force challenge coin. So thank you, Reggie, for everything.
I appreciate all you've done for the community as well.
Thank you.
Congratulations. When we return, it's time to get your raffle tickets.